time now.
Much older than 16. Yeah, they have to be over 16 is the whole thing. That's why they want to switch the grades now.
Ready?
Yep. Okay. So there's been lots of movies in the media about sororities, and they depict them as drunk girls who just have slumber parties all the time and never go to class. However, this is far from the truth. What people don't realize is how much sorority women actually do for their community and nationally. In an article by Nicole Glass in USA Today, she states that 85% of Fortune 500 executives were part of Greek life. The first female astronaut was Greek, and so was the first woman senator. And college graduation rates are 20% higher among Greeks than non-Greeks. Recently, there's been a lot of negative attention directed towards Greek life, and I believe that this is unfair because it is just a few bad choices from a few individual chapters. And I don't believe that this should worsen the reputation of all Greek life, for they do a lot for the community around them. In an article titled, "The Influence of Fraternity and Sorority Involvement, a Critical Analysis of Research," it states that critics of the value of fraternities and sororities have considerable evidence to support detrimental aspects of membership. However, advocates counter that findings represent isolated cases comparable to the same rate of incidence by non-member students or students in other campus organizations. This negative media has affected not only the numbers of those joining Greek life, it's also affected those in the college lifestyle, and it is ultimately affecting the workforce. I am a Sigma Kappa in a sorority at Northern Illinois University, and I've already experienced the benefits in my professional life through connections and also working well with others in leadership, as well as connecting to my community through volunteer work. As stated previously, I believe that being in a sorority is extremely beneficial because it helps with your professional life and being able to be connected with others, being able to work well with others and other personalities, and able to lead. You also connected to the community through volunteering, and it helps with your social skills way beyond your college years. I'd like to begin with speaking of the philanthropy and how philanthropy aids how sorority women aid in philanthropy and community events. Over my 3 years at Northern Illinois University, I have done over 120 volunteer hours. This is one of my shirts from one of my volunteer activities or events that I am very proud to wear because it shows that I not only do things for myself, but I do things for my community as well. One of the events that we put on annually through my sorority is called Kiss the Cook. It's an annual event, like I stated, that raises thousands of dollars for the Alzheimer's Foundation of America. We are one of just many national sororities that do this foundation, and National Sigma Kappa headquarters is the largest donor to the Alzheimer's Foundation. And without this money, there are many families that would go without the aid that is much needed because of simply lack of funds. Another event that our Greek community holds at Northern Illinois is student move-in. We've helped many students move in for the past decades to assist them moving in a much faster fashion. Without this, it would take days upon days instead of the hours that it takes now. These things look awesome on a resume and have helped me to achieve the jobs that I've gotten. It helps you transition from college life to professional life with more ease. Through sororities, there's chances to hold executive council positions. These are positions much like a mayor or being the president and things like that. In these positions, you must budget money, you need to show leadership of more than 60 girls, you need to show that you can hold responsibilities. This is my handbook for my sorority position alone. I'm of recruitment, and as you can see, it's pretty thick. This is all rules, bylaws, and guidelines that I have to follow. So it shows that I can take direction and lead very well. And this is just my handbook alone. Each individual council member has their own handbook, this large, if not larger. A higher involvement in Greek life shows higher involvement in classroom as well. An article titled Student Learning in Fraternities and Sororities, using NSSE data to describe members' participation in educationally meaningful activities in college, from the Research Journal of the Association of Fraternity and Sorority Advisors, states that variables indicated that students in those groups report higher involvement in critical developmental practices and larger gains in important educational areas than their unaffiliated counterparts. Being more integrated into your class and more connected to your class helps you get more information out of the class, which helps you continue to bring that onto your professional life. With good professionalism comes good social skills. Many people think that sorority girls can do nothing more to gain social skills than flirt with frat guys at parties, but this is far from the truth. They actually have to converse with figures of authority on a daily basis with confidence and speak to their peers. They live with over 100 plus girls, and that's more than 100 different personalities, and with 100 different personalities from women, you know that with that you can deal with any other situation. In an interview with my mother, Trisha Thotis, who is also a sorority woman in the same sorority that I was back in her college days, she stated that being in a sorority helped me so much with talking to others. I used to never be able to talk to people I didn't know, but after I joined Sigma Kappa, I was able to reach out to others in a way I never had been able to before. To conclude, although recent media has directed negative attention towards Greek life, the benefits greatly outweigh the negatives. It helps you with your professional life by leading others and being able to work with many different personalities. It helps with connecting you to your community through volunteering, and it helps with your social skills. I hope the next time you see a movie like House Bunny or Animal House, you can look past the media and the wild parties and crazy antics. Thank you.